Asheville City. All right. All right. Welcome. To the Barry White USLW broadcast. Of Asheville City Soccer Club versus North Carolina Fusion. Really, I'm just playing. All right, well, we're here at Greenwood Field, and I do have some relief coming. Thank the good Lord. There is going to be somebody coming to do some commentary with me tonight. Joe was great last night too. We have my homie Matt, who he's actually a professional at it. So we're going to let him do most of the talking. But until he gets here, you got me. And we are Mystery Soccer Theater 3000, as dubbed in the inaugural season for Asheville City Soccer Club by our friends from Soccer Down here. And, you know, doing our best for you, bringing you that semi-professional broadcast for the semi-professional soccer team here in Asheville, North Carolina. Although I think both teams, ours and the Blues, feel like we do the work of a pro. We're all getting there. Baby steps. Anyways, it's good to be here. Look how beautiful the field is. You guys can't tell maybe on the broadcast, but that turf is 6 out of 5 stars. It is looking beautiful right now. It is, you want to nap on it, really. Or dance on it. Maybe score some goals on it. You got all the options. Yeah. I'm wondering if these streams went live already or not, because I had set them to go live at 7:20, and I just kind of went live a little earlier to make sure everything was working. What's that?
Do you have a minute? I'd love to just talk to our anthem person, just tell them how the mic works. Come on over, we're just going to show you how the mic works. Where's Bobby at? Just go on to that.
Anyways, I hope you guys heard all that. We're just working on a little bit of behind-the-scenes production stuff. But, yeah, I think we are live now. I really do. I don't see anybody in the chat room, and that's fine. That's fine. And, you know, here we go. They're lining up some kids from, looks like HFC, ABYSA HFC, some of the kids from the local soccer organization to walk out with the players today, which is always an emotional experience for everybody involved. And it turned into a beautiful evening for it. Last night it was raining up here for the friendly that went on between Port City FC and the Asheville City Soccer Club men's team, which was a lopsided affair in the first half at least, 4-0 to the Blues pretty quickly and effortlessly. And then we got a skapow of lightning, and there was a delay which turned into like a pretty quick decision to cancel the match. And one of the reasons was also because this pitch is in pristine condition, and they wanted to make sure it was going to be in great condition for tonight's match, which is the season opener USL2 W League for both of these teams. I believe. I don't think Fusion's played yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, everybody. You can do that. You just have to go to the YouTube chat room to do it. And, gosh, I mean, while we're here, Highland Brewing Company, they're one of the sponsors this season. They're the beer sponsor. And if you end up here at Greenwood, you can find a couple beer tents. There's some food trucks. And you can see the fans are filling in the stands.
Carolina Color Tones is a proud sponsor of Asheville City FC and is the leader in pre-finish siding.
Oh, Carolina Color Tones.
Earn up to $1,000 cash back when you refinance your auto loan from another lender with Champion Credit Union. Proud sponsor of Asheville City Soccer Club.
We're going to catch up here a little bit. We didn't coordinate this, but yeah. The Color Tones, man. Big supporter of the soccer community here in Asheville for a very long time. Nice guy. Roll through a few more sponsors for you here. People that are helping make this all happen this season for the Blues and everybody involved.
Hey Josh.
Yes.
If the green light is blinking on this, it's on. Right?
Is it blinking?
Yeah.
That means that that's not on yet.
But they can turn it on.
Yeah, she can turn it on. How about that Songbird Holistic Business Guidance? Pretty sure that's the homie Wes Rogers. In fact, most of the people who are sponsoring and supporting this club, it is a family affair up here in Asheville, North Carolina. And it's been really beautiful to watch. The support from the community. This team, this women's team, a few years ago, I think, set national attendance records for, were they USLW at that point? I don't remember. But all I remember was we had more people coming out than any other club in the country. So if that doesn't show you the enthusiasm for the beautiful game up here in Asheville, I don't know what would. We also have a soccer bar, Old London Road, which is a great place if you're visiting town to not just grab a pint, but also check out some sporting events. They even have a little turf set up in the back there. Do some soccer, tennis, that kind of stuff. And here come the players off towards from the locker room. We're good to go. Yeah, maybe just slowly turn it down, that knob. Yep, just slowly.
Please welcome your teams, NC Fusion and your Asheville City Blues. Joined today on the walkout by the HFC Academy.
What's up, Matt?
How are you?
Just in the nick of time.
We got the starting lineups yet?
You know, I have some starting lineups on my phone, but if you keep your ears open, he's about to read them to us.
Oh, beautiful.
Your starters this evening, beginning
Oh,
with
it's
the
also on
visitors,
Instagram.
NC Fusion. Number 1, Anna Hamner. Number 2, Danielle Greminger. Number 5, Abby Wise. Number 7, Victoria Moser. Number 9, Tori Paul. Number 10, Aaron Gabriel. Number 15, Molly Witterich. Number 16, Maddie Balcom. Number 17, Gabby Hoschek. Number 19, Katie Lowe. Number 21, Abigail Fusca. NC Fusion are coached by John Pardini. And now your starters for your home Asheville City Blues. Defender number 2, Crystal Goss. Forward number 3, Riley
Crystal.
Thompson. Captain and midfielder number 5, Abby Boyen. Midfielder number 8, Iana Izquierdo. Forward number 9, Addie Porter. Defender number 12, Cam Bollick. Midfielder number 13, Jasmine Berry. Midfielder number 16, Virginia Edson. Midfielder number 19, Zaylee Mihailovich. Captain and defender number 22, Parker Roberts. And your goalkeeper number 23, Grace Laws. And a big Asheville City welcome to head coach Bill Lassane. At this time, all who are able, can you please rise for the playing of our national anthem, this evening sung by Lucia Farrell.
Oh, say, can you see?
We got this. Right on. Here we go. Let's try this again. Give her a hand.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That's so weird, man. It worked when we walked out there early. She killed it. I know. We pulled it off. Thanks, bro. Welcome to production.
Just let this run until kickoff.
Yeah. Yeah. You can turn it down. If they end up kicking it off, we'll just turn it down. All right. We got through that. That was just, us doing what we do best, which is troubleshooting stuff. The wireless mic was, it worked when we tested it before the game. We even tested it, which is something you wouldn't even necessarily expect from us, but we did. But she killed it. Wow, that was beautiful. Yeah, I hope it was as powerful for you at home as it was for us here. And this is about to be great. This is going to be a great season opener. I've got a good feeling it's going to be a battle. And what do you think, Matt? You got any predictions for us tonight? Look, Matt.
Dylan Tahini, MJ Tahini, and Logan Venslauskis.
Matt has figured out who's playing.
I stole the starting lineup. I didn't figure it out. Thievery is what I figured out. Take a look at the NC Fusion. There are a lot of names that you're going to recognize if you're a fan of women's soccer in the North Carolina area. Hannah Hammer wearing number 1. Danielle Grimminger wearing number 2. Abby Wise wearing number 3. Victoria Moser in 7. Tori Paul wearing number 9. Erin Gabriel wearing number 10. Molly Widrich, 15. Maddie Balcom, 16. Gabby Hoschek, 17 for the Fusion. Katie Lowe, 19. 21, Abigail Fuchsia. And they're coached by John Pardini.
All right.
For the homestanding Bulldogs, a lot of familiar names, especially if you're a fan of UNC Asheville. There are a couple of familiar names. Crystal Goss wearing number 2. Riley Thompson, 3. Abby Boyan, 5. Elena Izquierdo wearing number 8. Addie Porter, 9. Cam Bolick wearing 12 for the Blues. Jasmine Berry, 13. Virginia Edson, 16. Zaylee Mihailovic, the brilliant midfielder for the UNC Asheville Bulldogs, wearing number 19. 22, Parker Roberts. And Grace Laws rounding out the starting numbers for Asheville City.
I think that's 11 in soccer. I think it's starting
count
11.
Well, I just came from baseball and I didn't want to mess it up. So I was going to say the starting 9, and I was like, oh, that can't be right.
Speaking of messing things up, how
Did
many
it rain
naps
yesterday?
do they let you take during a baseball commentary broadcast?
All that I want, which is pretty great. But what I like to do is tell stories
Oh, yeah.
and make most
About
of them.
baseball? Are they game related?
Very rarely.
Yeah. Okay.
Usually, it's about something I've eaten or something I'm planning to eat.
Hey,
it's
that
usually
sounds
food
good.
related. It turns into a food blog with
Okay.
baseball occasionally happening in the background.
Well, speaking of food, you can get all the groceries you need at Ingles.
Low prices, and I love those savings. I'm a frequent user of
You need to give them a VO. You really do. They don't know what they got here. I think they could just clip that, and you might need to get a lawyer.
I am a very big fan as Asheville City wearing their blue and it looks like Tron inspired home kits.
They are futuristic.
I like them, and that I've been critical of some in the past, but since they've gotten a new general manager and it's Tim Blakicki, he's gotten some designs in. And I haven't complained with one since he's as the looking back post, and what a run.
That was a nice look.
Yeah, nearly finding Widrich on an incisive run on the back post. And that was good play from the Fusion early on in their whites with red shorts. It started a hot day, 80 degrees about 3 o'clock today, and the breeze is perfect. We had heard thunderstorms in the offing, but that's not true. That never happened. That never came about today.
Yeah, there was supposedly going to be some rain. I didn't see any, and I've been looking out the window a lot. Plus, I was out here for the better half of the afternoon getting all this ready, and it's a perfect day for it. I mean, not too hot. The sun is setting, and these two teams are ready to battle.
So
that's number 7 breaking down the right hand.
That's a good run from Moser. Moser gets the corner turn, looking back post. Nobody making that back post run. 3 crashed to the near post, and this has been an aggressive and an opportunistic Fusion team early in this match. Good bit of ball possession. The cross deflected. Battle at the top of the box. Asheville City trying to clear their lines. Held in. Fusion. Here's Moser again. The tackle. That ball won and shaking away Porter. Porter with eyes up. It's a run now from Riley Thompson, the center.
Addie Porter charging forward.
The cross. Is it in? It is in. It's found the back of the net.
Wow.
And it was between Riley Thompson and Addie Porter crashing into the goalie. Asheville City lead 1-0 just 2 minutes in.
Jeez, and an ambitious run by Porter, who just got away there, sent it into the middle, and hoping somebody would be there. Now, who got on the end of that? Ultimately, it looked like the keeper. Let's take a look at the replay here. I got it.
Riley Thompson was making a good run cutting from back post towards the front post. And that's Addie Porter making the run on the outside with the ball, gets the cross across. And there's Riley Thompson crashing into it, getting a piece of it, getting it under the goalkeeper.
It looks like Riley did get to it first. Maybe didn't quite hit it hard enough to get it in the net. A little bit of a collision with the Fusion keeper, and then was the second effort. Second effort was able to finish that one off, and Asheville City leads early. Addie Porter played at AC Reynolds High School, and it's great to see so many of these local players coming home for the summer and contributing.
A fantastic goal for Thompson. She'll be getting the credited goal, the assist from Porter. 1-0 Asheville City just 3 minutes in, and this was an Asheville City team that goals were an issue last year. The defense was there. They let in, but never more than 1 or 2 goals a game, except for Greenville, Greenville was a fantastic team. But finding goals last season was the problem, and 2 minutes in, is that a reason for hope?
I would say so. I mean, Fusion is not, these guys, this is not a pushover squad. They've got history. They're strong. I know we've battled with them a lot, and not always won. So that's a bright start for the Blues.
New head coach as well, Bill Lacente.
And I mean, maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe the players are trying to impress, really going after it out the gates.
You're seeing some old names, some new names, a lot of local names. You've seen big colleges, you've seen small universities, you've seen everything in between. If you played here locally, you got a chance to be on the team. If you're a big name from a big college, you've got a chance to be on this team. It seems like everybody's got a fairly equal shot. That ball knotted down, not into a overly dangerous area, but it's tracked down, held in by the Fusion. Here's Fuchsia. Curling one in, that one headed away. Mihailovic onto the end of it. No, it'll be lost out over the touchline. It'll be a Fusion throw far sideline.
Hey, MJ, I've got 6 of the normal extra ones in case you use them first.
Settled by Bullock. Lost out. It'll be a Fusion throw as they're just slowly marching down the far sideline with their throws. 1-0 Asheville City. 2 minutes, 10 seconds into the matchup. And it was just a lightning quick counterattack from the Blues.
And I mean, not that one was really established very much yet, but against the run of play, possibly. I mean, Fusion was...
I think that's fair to say.
They came out strong, and that was really Asheville's first... I feel like it was their first play in the other half of the field.
It really was.
Yeah.
It was Porter taking it across the line was the first time. As Asheville couldn't get it the switch on. A lot of room on the far sideline. As Maddie Widrich Asheville City against the high press from the Fusion. (4-3-3) is sort of how they're setting up, or 4-4-2. It depends on where the ball is, how it's kind of sitting. Trying the switch and not enough on it. Stepped in. Battle for the ball, held up. Twisting, turning, the press from Asheville City. Yeah, it was a good press, but calm under pressure was Aaron Gabriel. Here's Moser. Moser's very quick on the ball. Trying the switch, nearly lost out to Thompson, who's pressing high. It'll be Asheville City throw. For Asheville City, playing 4 at the back as well seems to be the established method. Pushed forward.
There's Porter again.
She's looked clever on the ball. Towards the top of the box. And a nice tackle from Gabriel. Had to get it right at the top of the box. Did. Trying to clear it out. Ball knocked down. Kept in brilliantly by Edson. From the top of the box, trying to turn.
There's something there.
Pushed
the play. Ref says advantage.
The ball crashed in. It'll be out over the end line. Corner kick. Asheville City, their first of the game. It's been a lively opening 7 minutes and change. We're at Greenwood Field today, and a gorgeous night for soccer in Asheville. So the game called after 60 minutes last night, the men's game, because there weren't enough water wings to go around, was my understanding.
Ooh, yeah. It was a wet one. Yeah, absolutely. It was it got soggy, but more importantly, there was lightning, and that's really what made it so that the game had to eventually be called.
We love a good game. We don't love a good lightning strike.
No, in fact, it actually killed all the power, stopped the stream, and everything shut down for a second. It was interesting.
Athlete training for our Asheville soccer community.
Some last-minute instructions to Goss. The press now on. Trying to find their way through the press. A nifty little back heel doesn't come off. Through the midfield. Grimminger fouled, and it'll be a free kick for the Fusion. And you see Pardini. You can hear him in the background shouting out instructions to his teammate. And you can tell by how they move as a unit. It's a well-coached group. That pass, a miscommunication. Goss on it, lost out, and it's a good run. As Gabriel able to get past Goss, and a bit unlucky as Gabriel had gotten by in enough space that I think may be an advantage.
It's nice to see Goss back on the pitch for the Blues. I know she did a couple seasons, was not around last season, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So I was happy to see her name back on the roster.
Oh, absolutely. I'm a big fan of anybody, coming back home, always. A two-person
Like Santa.
Yeah, Santa, absolutely, come on back. Always welcome. 1-0, 10 minutes into the game. Floating towards the top of the box. Loose and hammered away as Asheville trying to get their lines sorted. For the Fusion, they'll attack the far sideline. Left out wide. Closing by Mihailovic. Trickles to the top of the box. Looking for Gabriel. Porter. Whoa. Porter on the ball is a dangerous, dangerous thing. She can hold it up.
She did well to control that there with the pressure from a few different players. It was not easy for Asheville to keep possession there. Addie did well. And building from the back again. The one thing I have noticed is that Fusion have had at least half a dozen balls across the box so far. And Asheville's been able to deal with it. But at some point, you're going to want to stop that from happening.
Right now, it seems to me like they're playing through the sides. That's where they think the space is going to be and not try to interplay through the middle.
Exactly.
The battle for it, and it's Thompson who's battling for it. Pitched forward, trying to find the run of Porter. That'll get all the way back for Hammer. Hamner plays it out wide. Held it up and now played back across the back line. Done well. It'll be Hamner's to distribute. Trying to bring Moser into it. Here's the press. Hamner pushes it through the middle.
Forcing an error, and there's a turnover, and that, oh, unlucky. But I think that was the desired effect there. Forcing the turnover, the pressure.
Ball forward.
Oh, not a handball, I guess, referee says. And that's all the way across the field.
The pressure, Goss steps in. Coming together as Gabriel wins the ball, gives it right back. Pushed forward, get the interplay between Thompson and Porter. It looks like they've been teammates for a very long time.
Right. It really does. It's nice. It's nice to see them building.
It's led to a goal already in the first 130 seconds of this matchup. It'll be an Asheville City throw near sideline. Tackle away. Asheville City on it. It's going to be Thompson. Thompson trying to find some space. Trying to get, and it was a two-person tackle that evolved, and Hoschek comes away with it. One thing that I've noticed the Fusion do well is they're defending in packs.
They are getting more than one player, but also you know what happens then is somebody's not being looked after. So if the Blues are able to find that person, Fusion could find themselves exposed.
For the Fusion, it's just getting onto the end of some of those incisive passes, some of those good crosses that they've already gotten into the box.
Exactly.
Through the midfield for Balcom. Balcom plays out wide. Across the back line. Sprayed out wide, held in well. Asheville City just kind of letting the possession happen as they're back and they're defending well. Oh, what a run. Continuing on, and only just marshaled away by Bolick at the end.
Was that Molly? Oh, wrong roster. Yeah, right here. That was
yeah,
15.
it's Molly Woodrich who made the run. I thought you meant who got on the end of it for the defensive, and that was Bolick. Got a foot in on it finally, but what a run from Woodrich.
For sure. She definitely threw a few Blues there. And Asheville on the counter.
Tipped forward.
Done.
The run coming. The midfield. Settled. A shot from distance. It was adventurous.
Why not? I like it. There was a really just a really nice awareness and patience there when the direct options weren't available. Not afraid to go sideways, and that's good. That's mature playing there from the Asheville City Blues, and you do that, you're going to be able to get some opportunities.
And Riley Thompson is a forward, and forwards shoot.
Right.
And I like that. I want to see an attacker attack, and I think that's what we saw in Thompson, and that's what we've seen in Porter. Porter has shown an ability on the ball that I don't think we've seen quite in a player for Asheville City in a while. And I mean no disrespect to anybody else. It's a compliment because we've seen some great possession forwards come through Asheville City.
We have. And, gosh, I'm trying to remember some of them. Molly Dwyer.
Dwyer is one, and I would, off of the first 3 or 4 touches, I mean, Molly Dwyer is a top-level talent.
Exactly.
So it's a difficult class to be in, especially after only a few touches from Porter. But I think that the potential is there.
It is, and here comes the Fusion.
They had a good run on the far side. Widrich, I think, has probably been the most creative in her runs from the far sideline. Widrich, 15, has made probably, in my estimation, the best runs for the Fusion. And they haven't linked up yet as that ball played forward. It's going to take a sweep from Hamner. But Asheville City maintaining the possession. Good pass forward. Asheville City looking for options. Riley Thompson. Porter gets round 1. Couldn't get around 2.
Touch just a little too heavy, but City's going to pick it back up again here. Goss.
And that was a clearance, just trying to get the lines reorganized. Pushed wide by City. The ball bounding up. Challenged on the far sideline. It'll be a Fusion throw.
And again, City doing a great job in the patience department.
Mm-hmm. These are
building the attack.
These are
not just trying to kick it forward, not just trying to kick it through. And when you can do that, it really opens opportunities up for those when you can see an opportunity to go more direct.
I like that because I think there's something very much to that. It's not just playing it forward, but playing it forward with purpose.
Exactly.
A nifty back pass by Moser. Beats the pressure, at least temporarily, and that's where the pressure is easiest allayed is with that switch from the right to the left side. Buys a second of space, and that ball played over the top. Knotted down. And it'll be tipped. Last touched by Goss. It'll be a Fusion throw near sideline. Here's Moser to toss it in. Tipped away, and that'll be another Fusion throw. Edson getting to it only just.
Uh-oh, we lost the camera. There it is again. We got you back, guy. Not sure what happened there, but
Moser over to take the throw on the
tell me at halftime.
Near sideline. Drops it in. One touch by Greminger. Back from Moser. Moser. Played over by Paul. Hammered away.
Not a bad decision there.
Get the attackers up. Let them start pressing again. Get the lines reformed. Get some space. Oh, nice move. Far sideline. What a run by Widrich. Widrich, who's been nothing short of fantastic on the far sideline. Leaves it for Paul. Look at this run on the far sideline. Moser has it. Has some space. The shot sliced only just wide. A good look from Moser.
It was nicely hit, just a little bit wide, but knuckling.
Preserving and promoting our city's creative community.
She tried to get under it with the inside of the foot just to kind of curl it into the top corner there. Slid it just a little bit.
Don't stay home without it.
Well, you know, it is really beautiful at Memorial Stadium, but I gotta say this isn't a bad view either. It's really not.
It could be a lot worse. We're watching soccer. It's nice. It's reasonably cool. We're not being stung by the bees or the squirrels that have taken up residence in the plywood press box at Memorial.
Definitely much cleaner, nicer.
And I'm getting to hang out with an old friend. Life is good right now, isn't it?
It is. It is. We're doing great. I hope you guys are doing great at home, too. Thanks for joining us for this season opener for NC Fusion and Asheville City Soccer Club.
Played forward by Fuska. That'll be just a bit too adventurous. It'll be out for an Asheville City throw. 1-0 Asheville City, 21 minutes gone. Fusion, I would say, have had the balance of possession as the switch being played. Aggressive,
Ooh.
but
No.
misplayed.
It came up for the interception there. That was Moser, but just didn't touch it quite right in. Asheville's on the counter. Recollected now again by the Fusion, but out of bounds.
Tipped out. It'll be an Asheville City throw near sideline.
I'll relive this moment for you yesterday, Matt. There was a ball yesterday that came, it was cleared, and it was coming over the tent. And I was like, it's coming for us, you guys. It's going to hit us in the head.
Right.
And it went over the tent. And then I kid you not, went over the tent, hit that speaker, and came back and hit us.
Oh, no.
I could not believe it,
You
bro.
all right?
It was the most crazy call I've ever made in my life. Because we were like under this tent. I was like, it's not going to hit us in the head. We'll see it. But it hit the one thing, it bounced back, and somehow it actually hit the computer and then my face.
This guy knows geometry. That's what it is.
I guess, yeah. Really good at pool.
Asheville
And
City
golf.
looking to enjoy a
Only
spot
on
of
the
possession.
putt.
Only on the I love. Let's talk about putt here at halftime if we have some time.
If you want to have a lengthy discussion about putt-putt, I will tell you that Asheville is severely lacking in quality putt-putt.
Oh, it's not even funny. You're absolutely correct.
And I have been wanting to be the one to fix that for about the last 15 years.
Oh, it's an incisive pass. Can Asheville get onto the end of it? Just running away at the end.
So, maybe one day. Yeah, we can talk business plans after the match.
I'm in.
We have one putt-putt place that hasn't been renovated since 1982, it seems like. And yes, I have asked him if it's for sale every time I go there.
You got to try. As the press from Asheville City starting to sink in.
Uh-oh.
And that's a bit of a risky pass. Put Moser in a bad spot. Moser faces up. Moser stays calm. Back for Hamner, who disposes of it. Goss.
Goss. Nice
oh,
touch.
nice touch by Goss.
Put it into space. There was a number of players there that could have gotten on it, and here we go. And
just a bit too forward for Thompson to get to it.
actually, that was
Hamner on it to it first.
Oh, Thompson's playing up. What? Oh, it says G.
That's their goal.
Because she scored a goal.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, I'm learning. I'm
My
relearning
notes.
your notes.
Yeah, my notes are not normal soccer notes.
Okay, because
I
the whole
apologize.
time I'm sitting here, you keep saying Thompson,
That's the goalie, right? No.
and I'm
That's my
like,
fault.
there's a G next to her. Why do you keep saying? Our goalkeeper did not just shoot the ball. I swear. I've only visited the beer tent one time.
So I put the goalie on the left side of the number and goals and assists on the right side of the player's name. And I know it's
Gotcha.
weird because
That's
none of
okay.
it makes sense.
It's probably better that way for me, anyways.
Jasmine Berry wearing 15. She's listed as 13. That jersey had a bit of a knit in it, so we've got 15. Again, the
Okay.
fusion down the far sideline. Widrich tackled in droves. 25 minutes gone, and Asheville City moving up the far sideline. Good possession from Mihailovic.
Oh, ref saw nothing in that. It was no obstruction. Addie Porter
My
ended up
goodness.
in a pile on the ground. She was moving pretty fast, but it was. Oh, and she was inspired to go win the ball back. Obviously, Porter with the cross. Ooh,
Had to get it right, and did. Abby Wise had to get it right. She only just did, because looming behind her was Riley Thompson looking for her brace. Fusion across the back line. It's been a spirited back and forth first 25 minutes. This has been attractive soccer.
it really has, and I'd say it's been relatively even, aside from the goal, of course, which was slightly unexpected, I'm just going to say. Fusion looking for a call there on number 2. Oh, not on number 2, but the foul on number 2.
Grimminger bumped down as Edson came in. Official saw it as shoulder to shoulder. Slid through the middle looking for the run of Boyan, and here comes the counter, and it's striking quickly. Held in by Gabriel. Tackled away.
Some solid defense by number 15.
Jasmine Berry sneaking over. Here you heard Fusion coach Pardini asking Gabriel to challenge those one-on-ones.
That's a nice little piece of tiki-taki right there.
Edson is brilliant on the ball. 1-2 touch. She's a possession machine, but her incisive vision is where her quality truly lies.
And the referee's calling a foul previously on Asheville City. And also I'm noticing that, yeah, it's our midfield, really. Abby Boyan doing a great job of slowing things down when she gets the ball, finding the simple pass. You know, if you got a couple players on your team in the middle of the field that have no other objective than to just play the simple ball, it's going to really help you with possession, opening things up, confidence. It's hard to gain confidence when you don't have the ball. And I mean, there's some teams that know all we got to do is keep the ball for the first 5-10 minutes, and the other team's not going to feel like they can do anything.
And there's that one-on-one, and it's won this time by Gabriel. As Goss went to ground, Gabriel scampering down towards the end line. The cross coming in, looking back post, knotted away near post. What a good defensive job by Parker Roberts.
That was important, and Gabriel looking really dangerous on the wing there.
Toward the top of the box. Still loose. Seized on, cleared only just. Fusion holding it in, looking to apply the pressure. Mihailovic over to give chase. The right-footed cross towards the top of the box, knotted loosely forward. It's going to be scooped up by Laws.
That was Danielle Grimminger with the header there.
I got to work on my writing, don't I?
No, you don't. It works for you. You don't go changing for me, bro.
I can write a little nicer.
No, it's not. I shouldn't really be talking that much anyways. It's really, you do that.
We've got a donut truck, a barbecue truck. There's a shaved ice truck. There's a ice cream truck. There's a lot here for your Asheville City crowd to enjoy.
There really is. And the funny thing is, the donut truck actually donuts?
I don't know.
See, I was trying to figure that out. I didn't get close enough. I went and got some barbecue earlier. I should have gone for the ice cream, but I know there's ice cream over there. But I think the donuts.
Uh-oh. Making moves, trying to get that second of space. Goes down, pointing to the spot. And the person that we knew was trouble, Aaron Gabriel, earns a penalty in the 30th minute of this contest. Fantastic footwork on the ball. And Asheville defenders just dangled a leg, didn't they?
Yeah, she was getting past, getting through, and I kept thinking she was going to go ahead and take one. She was looking for the space too. And, unfortunately for the Blues, there was a penalty called. I'd say it was justified too. It looked like.
I don't think there was any complaining.
Guy, you could maybe zoom in a little more on this if you can, on the shot, on the goal if it's possible.
It'll be Gabriel standing over the spot. She's already placed the ball on the spot.
Yeah, there you go.
Grace Laws in goal for Asheville City.
There you go.
The whistle blows. Gabriel on the run-up. Quite a run-up it is. Here's the 5 steps. The shot gets a fingertip to it, but not enough as Gabriel ties us up. One all on the penalty.
And we can take a quick look at that again if you guys want to.
Yeah, she almost had that.
NC Fusion goal in the 31st
Keeper
minute.
guessed the right way.
So close.
Aaron Gabriel.
Off the, just getting a fingertip to it, a fingernail, nearly.
But really tough to get to a penalty, even if you guess the right way.
Especially at this level with the quality of the players that you have in Erin Gabriel, who's been, I mean, she's shown her quality through this first 20, 30 minutes of the match.
She really has.
And she's shown that Goss has got her hands full at that left back spot, doesn't she? Goss looking up, looking for options, slides it out wide, leaves the pass wanting. Asheville seizing on the touch. Good turn from Boyan. Boyan trying to switch it. Touchdown by Mihailovic. Mihailovic loses it out. Now battling back, and a foul spotted on Mihailovic. A yellow card shown to Mihailovic. The first yellow card of the season. Must there have been something said, because it didn't look like the challenge in and of itself was enough to warrant a yellow card.
You know, I couldn't tell from here. You gotta say. Plus, I was looking at a bunch of stream stuff. You know. But yeah, I'm just gonna agree with you. Yes, Matt.
That sounds good.
You know when you just nod and smile? That's me right now. I need that graphic.
Ooh, nearly disastrous pass as Asheville City trying to play out of the back through this Fusion pressure. It'll be out. Last touched by the Fusion. Asheville City on the far sideline with the throw. Hey, the new Asheville City theme song, that's got your voice all over it, doesn't it?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, I love it. I think it's great. I don't know what you mean, unfortunately.
No, that was a ton of fun to do. Well, maybe we'll play that for you guys at halftime. I got to write a new anthem for the Asheville City Soccer Club. What an honor. I hope it sticks and gets used.
In the 34th minute, the substitution in the offing for Asheville City. Will be Ryan Ortiz, her first action on the season once she's introduced. Slid out from behind. Now here comes the Fusion, far sideline. Moser turning.
Looks like we have a substitution coming shortly here for Asheville City.
It'll be Ryan Ortiz wearing number 29. Looks like she'll be taking the place of Crystal Goss.
Asheville City substitution in the 35th minute. Number 29, Ryan Ortiz, replaces number 2, Crystal Goss. Ortiz for Goss.
Ortiz for Goss, in case you guys missed that.
Ortiz on, Goss off. 35th minute. On the far side, it'll be an Asheville City throw. Touchdown. Izquierdo trying to make the turn, stolen away. There's Ortiz trying to challenge Moser. Moser gets by. Good bit of interplay. Asheville's fierce through the midfield. Look, it looks, that's where the pressure is really coming from. You like the running that you see from the forwards, but the forwards caused the error. Not enough from Thompson. That's pushed to the far sideline. The pass trying to find Porter goes wanting. And here's the Fusion working through Moser on the near sideline. Moser looking for options, trying to slide through Widrich. Goes long for her. And Mihailovic giving chase. She's knocked down from behind. A foul spotted. It'll be a free kick for the City. "1-1 seems fair." through about the first 35, 36 minutes, I think.
I'd have to agree.
I will say, while I think the Fusion have had the better potential, the actual chances have actually fallen Asheville City's way. You've seen some brilliant runs from Widrich, and Gabriel on the ball is an absolute terror in the best possible way.
Yeah, for sure.
Porter's pass. Nobody on the end of it. It'll be out for a Fusion throw, far sideline. "37 minutes gone, 8 minutes, and any stoppage time till halftime." Foul spotted on the Fusion. It'll be an Asheville City free kick.
Interesting.
Just a bit of a tough close. Maybe a bit late. Not, I mean, again.
Yeah, I didn't know that I would. We, of course, were not as close as the referee, but I didn't know what happened there.
It didn't look like a one that would necessarily, as Ortiz gets it. Moser giving chase. Tries to play it off of Ortiz. Does, I believe. Yes, it'll be a Fusion throw. Or excuse me, a Fusion. Nope, it's a Fusion throw.
But it's like way back there, though. Wait, what's
Oh,
happening?
no, it's a goal kick. There it is.
I see.
I was just waiting to try to figure out why the ball was still on the sideline.
Yeah.
Moser did just right, didn't she? Kind of boxed into a corner and got a goal kick out of it.
Exactly.
Oh, it's a brilliant pass, and the tail on it just too much, as it's going to be Parker Roberts the first to it. The idea of getting Gabriel over the top was there. Ortiz is really holding her width here on the left side. And look, the run. It's a ball that's just not going to curl in time, but Asheville City able to get the touch. Ortiz is really holding her width well. Through Izquierdo, plays it wide, one touch. A bit loose from Mihailovic. And a very quick whistle.
I didn't see much in that at all. I think I didn't see anything.
Of the things that I've seen whistled, that was the least like a foul.
I agree. It was like, I think she was actually even maybe pushing her towards the ball.
I think that was a whistle because of an earlier foul. A pull?
Jersey pull?
A jersey pull.
Oh, thank God we have a fourth official here.
Yeah, and good that he's got better eyesight than me. My goodness.
And that he can hear us.
Maybe I should get glasses.
Maybe we should get him a mic.
Oh.
Can we tap his little
Can
wireless
we tap
in?
your mic? The official
He's
said
walking
no.
away.
Yeah, as well he should. Moser looks up, tries to slide one in. And Moser has the right idea. That's the right play. That play will be there for Gabriel. And the only other thing I would tell you is play it short to Gabriel, who's brilliant in the one-on-ones. You've seen it.
Yeah, absolutely. Get the ball to her feet. That's probably a good option. She created the penalty.
She's fast, but she's just as good with the ball at her feet. She's a fantastically technical player. 40 minutes gone. Close contested. Tapped out. It'll be a Fusion throw. Andy Porter with the assist. Thompson with the third-minute goal. It's a 30th minute penalty for Gabriel to tie it up, and that's where we're at, 1-1. Incisive ball out wide, and here comes trouble. Here comes trouble. It's Widrich running out wide. Widrich trying to get the ball stopped. And a foul spotted, and that's the same jersey tug that was called on the other side. The consistency. Because that's the one thing that's
consistent, the jersey
consistent.
tugging?
The jersey tugging should get the call every time, because that's when you're using the opponent's equipment against them, right?
Yeah, they don't. These jerseys don't come with handles, So
Oh,
that
what a
should be a
tackle.
sign. And here comes Gabriel.
Moser gets the tackle in. Gabriel one-on-one. Looks for the cross, and you know what? Barry got it just right. If you're Asheville City, best case scenario, with a one-on-one with Gabriel is a corner, honestly.
Yeah, it's better than a cross because you have time for your defense to get settled.
42 minutes gone nearly. It'll be an outswinging cross on the way from the Fusion. Excuse me, in-swinging, looking back post. Asheville City attacking it, still loose in the box. One touch. Ooh, it was important as it falls to Moser.
And that'll be another corner.
It'll be another corner, but that was a quick scramble defense from Asheville City. And it'll be another in-swinging corner, the short option, Greminger. Izquierdo shadowing her. And Izquierdo causing some trouble. Izquierdo is now beaten, but cross to the front of the post. Laws up to the task. Izquierdo kind of broke up that training ground play, didn't she?
Yeah, she did, and I was actually surprised not to see a second defender come help a little quicker. I mean,
Moser latching on that ball meant for OTs, and what a one-touch played right back for OTs. Out wide. The ball is going to be played out. Did she get there? Only missed it.
Not quite.
Gabriel, we're talking about the thinnest of margins.
In fact, if she would have stayed on her feet there, she probably could have kept it in, yeah?
I think she tried to touch it back to keep it in bounds. Timed her run to perfection. Boy, I'm telling you, I think the most dangerous player on this pitch, besides Porter, is Gabriel. I think those two are the most dangerous players on this pitch.
I don't think too many people are going to disagree with that thus far.
Considering Porter hasn't scored a goal, she's got an assist. Thompson, she makes some fantastic runs, with all apologies to Riley Thompson, who has some great shots and has a goal.
There might be a more dangerous player on this pitch, though, and that's you, Matt. You know why?
I have no idea.
Because your commentary is killing, and that is dangerous, murder.
That's very appreciated. We learn, and we love the sport. We learn every day, don't we?
Let's hope so.
Ball played wide, and I mean very wide. It's too wide for Ortiz. It'll be sort of an unforced throw, and an apology hand stuck up by Bullock in the back. Ortiz leaning on Gabriel, who forces it back, and that's a win. It'll be 1 minute of stoppage time. Good overlapping run from Fuskog. Tries to get the ball back. Oh, what a nifty little back heel. And here comes Asheville City.
South Slope Blues must have loved that. And Porter with the touch. Can she keep it in? She does.
Porter running down the far sideline. Help coming. Ortiz crashing far post. It's going to
Gets
be
the cross away.
punched, and
the keeper had to punch that out. Wow. Great work by Addie Porter.
What a
Okay,
job.
once again, proving you right. Being the player in the attacking third, making things happen for Asheville City.
And Hamner had to get it just right, reaching up to her top bins and punching it just beyond. That was an important moment for Hamner to keep it even going into halftime. It'll be an Asheville City corner. Their second of the game is Izquierdo over to take. It'll be an outswinging corner for Asheville City. They're queuing up at the top of the box near the spot. Looking near post. Headed up, and that'll be into the top netting. It'll be a goal kick.
The fourth official has indicated 1 minute of added time. 1 minute.
1 minute of stoppage time on the way.
We should just be nearly there, about halfway through it at least. I think that feels about right. Maybe about a minute for the penalty. As the Fusion, I think, would be quite happy to go to the locker room tied up at 1, and I think Asheville City would probably feel good with that score as well.
I think both teams have some things to think about, some things to be proud of, and some things to build upon. And it's going to be interesting to see who comes more prepared for the second half.
And quickly striking, Hoschek looking on the far sideline. Stops, plays it back. Curling ball. It's 2-on-2. Top of the box, nodded away. But not all the way away. But that whistle indicates that we have reached halftime with the score. Asheville City 1, NC Fusion 1.
Wow. That's been fun. That's been fun. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a
Thank
good
you,
time.
Lady Blues.
Yeah, it was a good time.
So now what happens is
Out here at Greenwood Field.
I'm gonna get some music going over here while you tell everybody what happens at halftime.
So during halftime, the two teams go to their respective locker rooms. They have their talks. You see what happens as they make any adjustments. I'd be surprised to see any personnel changes coming into the second half immediately because nothing stands out as needing to be changed. I think that the one thing that you needed to change happened with Ortiz for Goss. Goss very defensively solid, but you needed somebody to handle the speed that Gabriel was showing. And I think that Ortiz fits that bill at that
Right.
left back spot. She's also kept the width and pushed really. She's a very attacking minded left back.
She is, and that might have something to do with the way the team is set up, the way the coaches want things to go. Hey, you know what I'm gonna do?
I'd love to know.
Well, we're gonna go mingle in a minute.
I like that.
We'll turn these mics off, and Asheville City has a new theme song, so we're gonna play it for you people at home. You ready for it?
I can't wait.
All right, we'll see you guys for the second half. Peace.
Hey, I appreciate that. I can't see. It's late and I'm old, man. I'm trying.
From the hills of the East End to the Pisgah Mountains green, from the waters of the old French Broad and everything between, there's a team we love with all our hearts. We're faithful through and through. 'Cause we are Asheville City, the long believe be blue. Said we'll fight until the whistle. We won't quit until it's done. We'll protect our net with all our might and score goals just for fun. Set a team for all for the team. Together through and through. 'Cause we are Asheville City, the long believe be blue. Said we're city till we die, so we'll support our boys and girls. We're the best team in all the land, the best club in the world. Said the blood we bleed is royal, the squad it's like a dream, and the gaffers got the vision. It's the best you've ever seen. Now we're all in this together. We're family through and through. 'Cause we are Asheville City. Opponents get no pity. We are Asheville City. The long believe be blue. 'Cause we are Asheville City. The long believe be blue. Awesome! Let's go Asheville, baby! Woo!
These mics are on, so if anybody comes over here talking smack, people on the internet will hear it. I'll put it in their face. Yeah. No hot mics tonight? Come on. No, thank you. No,
Ingalls is a proud sponsor of the Asheville City Soccer Club and promotes high school, college, and professional sports throughout our region. Ingalls, where your savings say something. Highland Brewing, proud beer sponsor of Asheville City Soccer Club. Toast your team with a refreshing Trail Band, the new hazy, juicy ale from Highland Brewing. Grab a cold one in the Highland Sideline Market. Location by the scoreboard and behind Just Play. If you guys need more, it's like our very own Stacy Enos, Mosaic Realty Broker and Director of Operations for the women's team, is a proud sponsor of Asheville City Soccer Club. Whether it's connecting with community through sports or working with home buyers and sellers in Asheville, Stacy Enos is there to help. Learn more at mymosaicrealty.com. Movement for Life Physical Therapy is proud to be on the sidelines again, offering our community the best care. You do not need a referral to see us, so stop by one of our 5 locations to experience a better life.
Killing it, Ben.
Come watch and celebrate your love of soccer at Old London Road. Not only are we a dedicated soccer pub, we also offer an extensive and unique beer and cocktail list. We have a full-time food truck with amazing fish and chips, wings and burgers, and an outdoor soccer, tennis, and bocce ball court with plenty of outdoor seating. Come see us in the River Arts District Monday through Friday starting at noon and Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. Asheville City thanks Agent Kyle Stockton of the PNC Insurance Agency featuring auto owners insurance. Call or visit anytime. We also thank Wes Rogers CPA, who is now Songbird. Songbird provides holistic business guidance and accountability to help business owners achieve their vision of having a healthy business that feels good and does good. Does your business feel good? And Young Transportation, the official transportation carrier and proud supporter of Asheville City Soccer. Both men's and women's teams depend on Young Transportation when they hit the road. Savage Electric, keeping Asheville lit is our goal. With over 15 years of experience, we maintain high standards and strive to provide the best level of service possible. Some of our electrical services include new construction, remodel and renovations, specialized in-knob and tube removal and rewire, electric panel and electric service upgrades or repair, troubleshooting, and other electrical services. Summit Coffee, building communities with remarkable and approachable coffee with locations in the River Arts District and the Greenwood Field. Crawl Space Ninja, moisture problems in your crawl space? Does your home smell musty and you don't know why? Call Crawl Space Ninja to protect your home and improve your indoor air quality. Crawl Space Ninja, proudly serving the Asheville and Harrisonburg areas.
Oh, I'll do that right now.
And Noble Cider, Asheville's first hard cider company, celebrating 10 years of crafting cider from locally grown apples. Sample our ciders at one of our 2 Asheville tap rooms. For more information, visit noblecider.com. And as always, today's game is brought to you by Mission Health. Mission Health is a proud supporter of Asheville City Soccer and their fans. Whether you are a recreational player or one of the athletes competing today, Mission Health's team of athletic trainers and sports medicine physicians are proud to keep you healthy and active. Please join us in thanking Mission Health for their continued support of Asheville City Soccer.
To get food, it was bonkers, dude.
There was a long line. I bet you guys at home didn't have a long line to get food. I'll tell you what, though. There were burgers over there by the baseball. They were cooking burgers for the baseball players over there, which just goes to show you. The game wasn't over yet either. I think it was the 3rd inning. And I saw the catcher grab a burger and then pull his face mask down and get behind the plate. And I did not know how he was going to eat that thing with the face mask on.
Well, that's the way you do it, is because the face mask holds it in place.
See, I don't know enough about baseball. There's a slot. There's a burger slot.
Well, it's supposed to be just sort of, so you can see out of, but you use it for what you use it for,
Okay.
And so creativity points to, I believe it was Tony Castonguay, who you saw pulling off that trick. Castonguay is a phenomenally interesting human being. UNC Asheville winning over Radford today by a score of 22-10.
Oh, wow.
They didn't need to go for the 2-point conversion at the end, but they did. 22-10.
I mean, maybe they were just trying to get it ready. Is the UNC Asheville baseball team super dominant? Like, what's the deal? Are they going to win the conference? What are we looking at?
So the best team in the conference is Campbell. They're one of the top 10 teams in the country. UNC Asheville is one of about 7 teams that are right there in the middle of the pack.
Okay.
that on a given year could be second best in the conference, on a given year could be next to, bottom 3 in the conference. And this year, they're just above the bottom 3. Like 4 games didn't go their way, and that's why they're out of the tournament. Only the top 4 teams go to the tournament. About 4 games separate going to the tournament and next to last place.
Right. Okay.
So they needed 3, 4 maybe games to go their way, and then they would have been in the top 4. But that didn't happen this year. A significant injury to their best offensive player and a center fielder forced them to kind of shift things around in a way that they didn't want to or need to.
I see. And here I thought it was because God didn't make enough time to finish a baseball game.
I'll be honest with you, I would enjoy baseball more if I could eat and watch it. But broadcasting it, you can't eat because nobody wants to hear you talk with your mouth.
Not even sunflower seeds? Not even little...
No, you know what I do? Sometimes I'll get a Toblerone and I'll sneak it in the cheek. And I'll just hold that Toblerone there.
Just
and then just
let the chocolate IV drip happen.
Exactly.
That sounds amazing. Can we get some Toblerone, please?
We'll make it happen. You can buy it in bulk.
Chocolate squares, anybody? Anyways, back to this match. I'm not sure exactly what we're waiting for, but the players seem ready. The referee, I think we are close to ready. And
underway with the second half.
And here we go. In case you're just joining us, which I think it would be pretty few of you, but it was a pretty even first half. Both teams trading jabs. Penalty awarded to the Fusion allowed them to tie it up. Asheville went ahead early.
And this is a Fusion team on the attack. Hoschek moving forward, pushes it out wide. Around the corner is Widrich. Widrich looking for the cross.
Ooh, and she got away, and there was just nobody quite there to look. Gabriel almost got there, came sliding in.
Gabriel, full extension, just couldn't get a toe poke onto it. Again, Gabriel. I'm impressed.
Yeah. She is definitely shining this evening for the Fusion. And both of these teams, I imagine, don't have their full rosters available yet, as collegiate seasons are still finishing up. People are still doing finals and making their, maybe going home for a couple weeks before they come live here for a few months between everything else they're doing. So, yeah, we'll see a lot more players for both of these teams, I bet, this season as it progresses.
A goalkeeping change for Asheville City is Addison Yelton on to replace Grace Laws. It'll be 20 on for Tori Paul.
The Fusion looking to build another ball across the box and collected.
Yelton there. Ellie Garrison, who's
substitutions for both teams.
wearing number 23 today.
Addison Yelton in for number 23, Grace Laws. And for North Carolina Fusion, number 20, Ellie Garrison. In for number 9, Tori Paul. And number 12,
Ellie Garrison replacing Tori Paul.
Danielle Griminier.
And Danielle Griminier out. It'll be Aislinn McGuire in to replace Danielle Griminier. This has been a bright start to the second half for the Fusion, but that's how they started the first half. Uh-oh, big trouble as the turn from Widrich. And the tackle had to be just right, and it was, wasn't it? It'll be an Asheville City throw on the near sideline. That was an important tackle on Widrich, who's started the second half fresh and bright down the near sideline. Ball Ball played over, looking for Ortiz. Good turn from Edson. Asheville City enjoying just a bit of possession, trying to get between the lines. Oh, nifty bit of footwork from Boyan. Boyan eyes up, tries to push one in. Porter nearly in, and is the last ditch defending, and it's done just right.
And Porter had a decision to make there. I watched it happen in real time. She was like, am I going to try to cut off the ball that's coming in? And then she was like, no, it might get past her, and ran behind her to try to get it. And unfortunately, Fusion defender was able to collect it.
Mihailovic tries to close it off, forces just a clearance, settled by Roberts. Here's Asheville City looking to re-offer the attack, played back for Bolick. Bolick's going to call Yelton in. Grace Laws getting the first 45 minutes. Addison Yelton on to get potentially the second 45. Sounding like a train coming through. What time is it?
I think that was actually a funk train. It was Bruno Mars, and I think we still probably have the music stopped. No, is it playing? Stop. It's
I
not.
think it stopped.
I don't hate it.
The wind.
Ben, you can play music through.
Check this out. This is bright.
If it was up to me, there'd be music the entire match. And it'd probably be some type of instrumental reggae music.
I mean, I'm down.
It's the best. Reggae is the best music to play soccer to, and
It feels creative.
it's rhythmic, it's repetitive, it gets you in the mood. Like, you're not gonna like emo.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, yeah, no. You're gonna sit and think about crying, and with My Chemical Romance, it doesn't make me want to play an incisive pass.
No.
A very direct ball. It doesn't make me want to do any of those things.
Not at all. Country music?
No.
No. I mean, great harmonies, but not really creating the rhythm. Salsa. Now, we want to talk about... Oh, here we go.
Mihailovic stepping in.
I could see some salsa helping out.
And good job by Lowe playing it all the way back for Hamner. This is a Fusion crew as they're looping one over the top and trying to get onto the end of it. Flicking it in. What a back heel to keep it. Oh, it's just out over the line. It was close. It was a nifty bit of skill even to make it close. Dropped off well by Edson.
Man, I want to coach.
Right?
Well, I mean, I play still a lot, and right now my knee is telling me maybe I should go into coaching soon. But we'll see what happens.
My knee says that a lot. Here's Skierdo pushing it wide. Mihailovic looking up. Mihailovic curling one back post.
Ooh.
Oh, just over the crossbar.
That was difficult to see from here if that was going to beat the keeper or if it was a cross or...
It was a cross that didn't have enough whip on it, or it was a shot that didn't have enough drop on it.
I think the British call that a shot come cross.
I think I agree with that. I think it was one of those where it could have gone either way, and she was fine with either of them. And it turned into a shot that was narrowly over the bar. Good bit of footwork on the far sideline. Here's an incisive run from Widrich, testing out the far sideline. Handled by Bolick. Only just as the Fusion still on the attack. Pushing down the far sideline.
Ooh.
Garrison wearing the 20.
The ball came across. Fusion's going to keep it in play here. Oh, yep. Great hustle. I wish I could see her.
Yeah, that was Widrich.
Yeah, she really
If
worked
it's down
to
the
keep
near
that in play.
sideline and it's impressive, it's Widrich.
Ooh,
Fuska.
a little bit of a nutmeg there.
Fuska. And Izquierda looking to loop it up.
She came to clean it up there. She had to.
Asheville Asheville City doing a little bit of defending, pushed wide. Here's Gabriel. Gabriel working it back towards the end line, slid out. It'll be a corner for the Fusion. It's been a bright opening 8 and change for the Fusion. Asheville City have been on the counter a couple of times. A shot by Mihailovic, the closest that either team's really come to a goal.
True.
They've been in some advanced areas. It'll be an outswinging corner from the Fusion on the far sideline. As they crash near post, that one coming mid-table, bounding just wide. It'll be a goal kick for Asheville City. When it kind of ping-pongs around in a very crowded box, as a goalkeeper, you're just trying to get over to your near post and hope, aren't you?
Yeah, you're definitely hoping at that point that somebody on your team is going to be the first one to get something on that. There's not a lot you can do from when somebody's 2 feet away from you.
Ortiz has it.
Turning into a little bit of a UFC match over there.
A good wrestle for the ball, and the foul spotted on Asheville City. Mihailovic versus Widrich. Down the left side is going to be the matchup to watch. Mihailovic now essentially playing right back. "55 minutes gone in this contest, about 35 left to go."
Gabriel getting on that.
Tipped out, Izquierdo watches it go out for a goal kick. Trying to get to Mihailovic, picked off by Widrich and one right back. Had to get it right. Bullock did. And the pressure really starting to mount.
Oh my
Tackled
goodness.
away. It's dangerous. The ball's still loose. It's an open goal. Can she get a shot on? No, it slid away. It's still loose.
Wow.
Bullock punches it away. By far the best chance of the game for the Fusion, and they just couldn't get a shot off on an open net.
And now Asheville on the counter. Addie Porter, some pressure in the back, but able to still win it.
Trying to find the run of Mihailovic. Mihailovic giving pressure. On a yellow already is Mihailovic. Had to kind of wonder about her run, and Lowe doing a good job sort of marshaling her off, as was Fuska. Nifty turn through the midfield. Dropped off. Now pushed wide. Foul spotted. It'll be called back. The official waiting to see if an advantage materialized. Didn't see one. Went ahead and called it back for the foul. Still tied 1-1. Asheville City and the NC Fusion. We've seen some exciting soccer. Boy, I thought Gabriel had her brace for sure.
I did too. She, the Asheville's having trouble cleaning that one up down there. In fact, we can take a look at it again here while they get that ball back in play.
Came over to collect it, didn't she?
She was able to kind of win it off of, was that Sarah Jacobs? Or who was in the back there? And then just couldn't find her teammate.
Addison Yelton came to try to collect it, and Gabriel spinning away from her.
We're back to the live now. City tries to work it out the back. And that's going to maybe hit us in the face. Nope. Not this time.
The sense with a good first touch to not put it off of us. We appreciate that. It'll be a Fusion throw near sideline.
Although, if the ball did come to me right here, I'd try to head it through.
Oh, you have to. Don't you?
You do. I think that's a requirement.
Izquierdo trying to play through the middle. And a foul spotted on Izquierdo.
And even though it was a foul, I think it was unintentional. She was just
She came around a Fusion player and then ran right into the Fusion player who was on the ball.
Right.
She didn't know much about it, but it was absolutely a foul. So that goes back to the old question about intent and fouls. You know, can you, oh, good looking, high arcing, looking back post run of Gabriel, and my goodness, nearly found her.
Yeah, that was a nice threatening ball there, and Porter on it again here.
Look at that turn from Porter. As it slid away from her, it'll be out for an Asheville City throw. Asheville City looking to take it quickly, but they took it. They're going to give it to a Fusion throw. Surely not. As Porter had it slid out from behind, it will be a Fusion throw on the far sideline. A bit easy to ground, but the whistle blows.
That's a free kick Gabriel earned there.
And it's a fairly dangerous location. A good-looking, good angle to put one into the box. And it's going to be Bal come over to do just that.
Both teams setting up. It's kind of like a corner kick.
The last time the Fusion flashed the near post and sent one runner on the far post, that was Widrich, who came in looking for a deflection at the far post. Izquierda will be responsible for Moser, who's sitting at the top of the box. The curling ball looking back post, and that one just gets caught up in the wind a little bit and is taken over for a goal kick.
I think she'd like to blame the wind for that one, too.
Well, that's the beauty of the pitch at Greenwood Field, is the wind is swirling.
I mean, living in the mountains, you can pretty much blame almost everything on the wind.
Absolutely. That's why I was late for everything.
High gas prices.
The wind, man.
Yep. Bread's expensive.
Oh, it was the wind.
It was the wind. Traffic.
Oh, the wind.
Absolutely.
Or the rain. That one you can
the
go
wind and rain. Were you just quoting a little bit of Jerry Garcia there?
Just a touch.
Okay.
Yeah, a touch of gray.
My God, bro. You're over here slam dunks all day long.
Ortiz trying to track it down. It'll trickle out into touch. It'll be a Fusion throw far sideline. Oh, good bit of possession on the far sideline. Trying to slide one in. Just a bit too deep, and it's going to be scooped by Yelton. Widrich was the run again, far post. I tell you, between Widrich and Gabriel, they are dangerous, this
really
Fusion
are.
team.
They really are.
And they've got Gabriel playing a bit more centrally. That ball a bit under it, yes?
Yeah, and, you know, the Lady Blues here not having the luxury the men's team had with a preseason friendly yesterday.
A solid push against Mihailovic gets called, and that'll be a free kick for the Blues. The men's team won 4-0, correct? In 60 minutes. It's a goal every 15 minutes. Trying to slide one through, trying to find Mihailovic. Just stepping in, and now pushed forward. Oh, this is a difficult, tricky little ball. And it had to be Yelton to come out and scoop it up. That was a bit closer than anybody wanted it to be, and Parker Roberts having to hold off the advancing run. The ball played out wide, just too wide, as Bullock couldn't get onto the end of it at Fusion. Fusion with the throw. Left back for Haschek. It's tipped out. It'll be another Fusion throw. 62 minutes gone in this contest. Knotted up. Chested down in Asheville City, trying to play it through. But Widrich brings it down. Good battle. Izquierdo gets in on it, tries to slide it forward. Now turning for Thompson. Ortiz trying to play it through. Well done. Izquierdo taken off of her shoelaces at the vital moment by Lowe. bit of possession from Gabriel. Gabriel has it taken away. Edson curling, top of the box. The shot from Porter. And a flag up on the near sideline.
Looks like offside is the call there.
An important turnover in transition, but Addie Porter going into an offside position. And the flag straight away went up the second she touched the ball. 64 minutes gone in the contest. That's probably the best look for Asheville in the past 10 to 12 minutes. It's been more the fusion. Oh, nifty bit of interplay. Here's Widrich out wide.
It's a really nice look, and Gabriel.
All the way-
Widrich has a lot of pace, and Gabriel got on that,
Flipped back.
but couldn't quite connect with it the way she wanted to.
McGuire flips it back. The shot from distance always rising. It'll be a goal kick for Asheville City.
And you are, that's too much right there with the attack there from Fusion. Gabriel knows that Widich is going to get away, and as soon as she sees her moving with pace, I watched. I put my eyes on Gabriel, and she came flying in from the other side of the field. I'm going to get to the 6. I know where this ball is going to end up. She was just a little bit off with the touch. Otherwise, that would have been a second goal for Fusion.
A bit unlucky for the Fusion as they are still tied at 1. Knotted forward. Asheville City on it. Good turn by Boyan. Played forward and just too adventurous as Hamner picks it up. Trying to play out of the back for Fuska. Fuska leaves it wide for Widrich. Widrich. Koscheck. Into space. Wise has some time, flips it forward. Asheville City unable to get onto the end of it. Balcom moving it forward, pushed wide. And that one will be escorted out over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Asheville City. "65 minutes gone, 25 left to go, plus whatever stoppage time there is."
I'll tell you what, Matt.
I'm listening.
If you can, you gave us 2 already. If you can give us 8 more Grateful Dead and or Jerry Band references during this broadcast, I will get you a gift card to Fuddruckers.
Oh man, I love Fuddruckers. I'll see what I can do. We only got 25 minutes. That's a lot of pressure.
I don't know why I chose Fuddruckers. I think because they tore it down.
They did, man. And you know what? I don't think anybody in this entire city was as devastated as my son. My son.
Was it the burger bar? Was that what did it for him?
No, he didn't even eat burgers. He liked going to a place, eating the French fries, and then going and playing the video games.
Well, you can.
I told him.
Where can you do that anymore in
There's
Asheville?
not a lot of places. When I was growing up, it was, where would they call that? Everywhere.
Yeah.
The Pizza Hut had the sit-down Mrs. Pac-Man.
Now you DoorDash some French fries and put on your VR headset, I guess. That's where we're at now.
Yeah.
Not
One
as,
of those arcade one-up things.
not as wholesome. Not as much bacteria to pick up.
Right. Uh-oh. Dangerous ball. A flag up on the far sideline. Spotted in an offside position. And that's 1 each on the Fusion and Asheville City. And both of those in the second half. I have to say that if you don't get at least one called offside a match, at least one, then are you really pushing that back line? Are you really trying to manipulate him? Thompson brings it down. Good step over, trying to find some space. Curling one in, looking for the run of Porter.
Oh, and
Asheville
Porter-
City from the top. Porter turning.
Oh, was that not a handball off the shot there? Everybody's calling for one. Porter was able to turn around and whip it.
Take another look.
Let's see if I caught that replay in time. Ball comes across.
The shot right there. Oh,
and it's hard to see what that. Addie wasn't asking for it, so
Yeah, I don't think the hand was in an unnatural position, and she was too close to move it. So even if it did hit the hand, I don't think it's a handball.
I think. I think
trouble.
if I took a shot,
and that's got to be a yellow, doesn't it?
and that is a card.
Yeah, and it is, and it's going to be to Parker Roberts.
Parker Roberts knew what she was doing there.
Asheville City, number 22, Parker Roberts.
Because Wittich was away.
Yeah, Woodridge is looking. She's been looking like a problem down the left side, just as much as you've seen
Woodrich.
Gabriel. Either way, it's said both. It depends on the dialect.
I don't know if her parents would say the same thing.
No, they definitely wouldn't.
Yeah.
But
for me, it's fine.
yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. It's his handwriting. It's not mine.
No, it's definitely my handwriting, and I've got some question marks in there instead of letters. A curling ball sent in by Hoschek. Popped up, still in a dangerous spot. The ball loose, nodded forward. Not out of trouble, flipped forward, loose, the shot, flag up far sideline. The celebration short-lived. And they've gotten it just right as the ball flipped forward. 2 players for the Fusion in an offside position as Asheville City just moving up and shifting that point. It was close. Substitution in the offing for Asheville City.
Lindsay, what's your number? 11. Parker, let's go now.
Oh, dear.
Asheville City trying to hold a bit of possession, play out of the back. Into Izquierdo, it's pushed wide. Calling in Bolick. Bolick, good cut back to the middle. Here's Mihailovic, one touch, tries to flick it down the sideline for Porter. Porter onto the end of it. She's taking a kick at the ankle. Will she get to the end line? Yes, the cross. Oh, it was just about right for Mihailovic. Mihailovic has it deflected. And that ball chested down, pushed wide. Now here comes the run of Woodridge. Can she get out to the end of it? No, that'll be up. How is that still
unbelievable?
I
think everybody standing next to the sideline saw that ball go out of bounds.
It was a solid ball and a half out. That unlucky for Asheville City.
That was a missed call.
You wonder what the eyes were drawn to. And the ball lifted up, still in a bad position.
Just that one is just a, play the whistle situation. And they tell you play the whistle, and that's what you got to do. That ball was significantly out of bounds, and we have a substitution coming up for Asheville City.
It'll be Lindsay Cook.
Asheville City substitution in the 72nd minute.
In the 72nd minute.
Number 11, Lindsay Cook, replaces number 16, Garrett Edson. Cook for Edson in the 72nd.
Edson, one of the Bulldogs that you'll be seeing in this Asheville City lineup. She was a stalwart in UNC Asheville's midfield for her 4 years as a Bulldog.
Nice.
Good turn.
Just for the record, Gabriel. Stalwart.
It's a fantastic word, isn't it?
It sounds like an awful thing.
It's not, though, is it?
No, it's not. It's a compliment.
Yeah, very much.
I don't know how that worked out.
Another substitution in the offing. This time it'll be the Fusion. And I'll be honest with you, I get it because you want to get some people some spots. This is a substitution because it's taken one of my favorite players off the pitch as Aaron Gabriel, the penalty goal scorer.
Yeah, I know, it's all right.
He's going to be coming off of the pitch.
And Gabriel's been working hard all night, but we're about to witness another talent from the Fusion, number 8. What's her name?
That'll be Kennedy Yan.
Kennedy Yan about to step on the pitch here next.
And maybe, so I will say that for Gabriel, we haven't seen her have the impact she did in the first half here in the second half. That said, she's made some incisive runs, but it
Yes.
hasn't been like the one-on-one runs I say as she gets the ball out wide on the right. Could her last actions
heard you.
lead to a goal?
She heard you.
Working it through the middle of the pitch. Good one touch. Brings it down.
Oh,
The shot low. It's going to trickle just wide. Good save from Yelton. Widrich bringing it back. Looking far post. Deposited down. Asheville City getting to it only just ahead. Swept back in, and here comes Asheville City on the counter. And that pass goes wanting, and when you're building a counter, you can't do that. And here's Widrich wide. Flipped forward, touched up, has to get it right, does Asheville. And they have a whistle and a foul spotted on a jersey tug.
it's a nice jersey. I understand wanting one. But maybe after the match.
No, not ready.
I guess.
Two substitutions in the offing for the Fusion, as they came in just a moment too late for that dead ball window, but we will have a substitution in the next opportunity as the press sinking in and able to win the ball. Trying to turn away. The battle for it. It'll be off of the Fusion Asheville City throw, and they'll be called back as it was taken too far ahead of the spot where it exited the pitch. It'll be, oh my goodness, it'll be Molly Widrich off. What an outsized impact she's had on the second half.
Interesting. That I would say that's the two. That's been the two most dangerous players.
Aaron Gabriel coming off as well, your penalty goal scorer for the Fusion. Alia Vanius on, and Kennedy Yon.
Which, you know, tactically you wonder about, but at the same time, we haven't seen these other players yet.
Yeah,
Sometimes you have people on the bench that you're just waiting. You got people on the field wearing out the opposition, and you have your players on the bench that are going to come make it happen. And a foul called there, which I think was just fair play personally. As a Blues fan, I'll take it.
Sure.
But it didn't look like that was really malicious, anything. She was standing her ground, the Fusion player. Just stood there, waited for the ball to come to her.
So I'll say Boyan gets in, gets a touch, and then the contact made on Boyan after she gets the touch.
Right.
So is it a drawn foul? Yes. Do I think it was intentional? No, but I think Boyan did a good job of positioning her body and to make the play on the ball to where she drew the contact, and the foul was the result. So malicious, no. Intentional, no. But was it a foul? I'm going to argue yes. That floated into the box in that catching practice for Hamner.
Directly at Hamner, that one was. And she probably would like to curl that a little further towards the far post.
And quickly attacking down the far sideline. Ball won back and given back again as Ortiz trying to fight on the far sideline. Out for a Fusion throw. Vanius holding up possession, trying to turn. Scoops one towards the top of the box, knotted down. Giving chase. Oh, good battle, and it's won. Twisting and turning as Asheville City looking to get in on it. Ortiz has it, looking up, fires it off a Fusion player out for an Asheville City throw. Into the final 12 of regular time.
Wow, has it gone that fast?
It really has. It's been a brisk ball game, hasn't it?
It really has.
Ball game.
Too much fun.
A foul spotted. And that'll be, a quick yellow for Asheville City, who showed their frustration.
And a much nicer evening than it was last night. You picked the right night to come back.
Yeah, I don't have my swimming certifications.
I didn't bring my galoshes either.
Yellow on Boyan in the 79th minute. The third yellow card given to Asheville City I don't have any yellow cards given to the Fusion. What do they have to be mad about? It's been a fantastic match both ways.
It really has.
Yeah, I chatted with him. I met him before, too. His sister plays on.
Two of the fouls have been for dissent as Kierdo getting in front of it gives up a corner. Two of the yellows for dissent and one for clearly a professional foul.
Asheville City's number 5.
I think Parker Roberts was inarguable. When you saw it, you were like, that's a yellow.
That had to happen.
Mihailovic and Thompson, not Thompson, Boyan, I believe were dissent. Knotted down by Izquierdo. Izquierdo gives a challenge. Loose on the box. The curling cross, that's looking right in the middle.
Ooh.
Oh, skirting away
and
from Jan.
There's Jan, who's proving that she has a lot of pace. Oh, and that'll potentially be nothing.
It'll be out for an Asheville City goal kick.
But I did see there really quickly, just the first look at Jan, she was quick to that ball.
She is very speedy to the ball and looked good with it at her feet as well.
Yeah, for the moment she had it. We'll see if she can have an impact here still in the final 10 minutes or so.
Trying to twist and turn. Ortiz on the far sideline plays it into the middle. Asheville City turning. Mihailovic the option on the near sideline. They'll push it through the middle. Touchdown. Turning, looking. Here's Porter. Addison Porter pushes wide for Mihailovic, and the connection just not there. It'll be out for a goal kick for the Fusion into the final 10 minutes of regulation. It's a solid crowd at Greenwood Field for the opening match. This is tackled away by Mihailovic out for a Fusion throw near sideline. And there are plans for a 500-seat bleacher to be put in by the end of the summer.
And that's going to barely hold the Blues fans on a good night.
Good challenges by Porter. That one kicked out. It'll be waiting to see.
Goal kick.
Goal kick.
But it is nice that they're going to do some upgrading of this area.
It seems like this may be a partnership that extends. We'll have to wait and see. But it could be something that grows into something beautiful in the future.
Okay, yeah.
Why not?
Like a child.
Yeah. You hope. I mean, we all hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever seen a newborn baby?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Well, they're weird looking.
Or,
if we're being honest
I'm sorry,
with each other.
not beautiful, but
Right. No, the life is beautiful. I get that.
Life is beautiful,
And see, the spark
but-
of life is beautiful.
it takes a minute.
But those kids are weird looking, man. I
It
mean,
takes
let's
a
be
minute.
100% honest. This isn't, I don't feel like lying to you.
I would never expect that.
What'd you do? The ball a bit flat for the officials' liking, and a new ball put in play. And the distribution into the middle of the pitch. Knocked down. Onto it, Asheville City knocks it back. A bit loose with the pass was Thompson. And just like that, here come the Fusion the other way. The Fusion a bit loose with the pass. Here comes Asheville City the other way through Lindsey Cook, who loses it out. It'll be off of the Fusion.
But I like the aggressive play there by Cook, taking it to her opponent.
Ortiz tries to slide it into the advancing Thompson. A foul spotted as the Fusion, Moser.
The South Slope Blues not happy about that call at all.
Given the position of the Asheville City player, I think it was smart for Moser to go down because Asheville City really looking to get on the front foot for the first time. It'll be out for an Asheville City throw. And the only way Moser hits the ground there is if there's a push from behind, and so the official has to call it. Held in by Asheville City.
I mean, they don't have to, but if they want to keep their job, they probably
I mean, it's
should.
a good idea, and I mean, it was good positioning by Moser that allows that call to be made. Roberts off for Barry. Barry for Roberts. Roberts a bit loose on the touch, comes through on the tackle, had to get it right, did. She's on a yellow. Tapped forward, Izquierdo has options. Izquierdo nearly
Taking it
tackled off from
herself.
behind, pushed it
Finds
out.
Porter.
And Porter fighting her way around. Oh my goodness, a foul called on Porter. Oh,
We might take a look at that. If we can while they
I don't
reset
know about
this.
that. Porter looks like she had just battled herself into position to get the ball. She had just
It
come
looked like
around-
she was the one being held back there to me.
Porter was being held back there, finally got her position to where she could play the ball, and the whistle goes against her. That's bad luck for Porter. Or good luck for the Fusion, either way you look at it. That's tough. Distribution down the center.
I guess you would say either way, both teams were lucky.
Yeah, just different type. Tackled away.
Oh, I'm extremely lucky.
And a foul spotted on Izquierdo. And now the official wanting to have a word with Izquierdo, saying, hey, give him space. Don't do that.
And Izquierdo she seemed very receptive to that.
Yeah.
Talking to.
Yeah, because there was no card out.
Hands behind
It
her
would've-
back.
It would have been a bit of a harsh yellow, and I think the official got it right. Hey, you can't do that.
Yeah.
If they want to play quick, they play quick. You can't jump into their 10-yard
Do you think she just
circle.
said, you can't do that?
I think they did. The referee version of that knotted up, and that one's harmlessly over the end line for a goal kick. It was the official version of that who I think handled it very well. Did Izquierdo do something wrong? Yes. Did it rise to the level of a yellow? No. Did there need to be a declaration made that if you do it again, there will be a yellow? I think so. I think the official handled it just right. Ooh, fantastically knotted down.
Yeah.
Tapped away. Trying to get it by. Wedged away. Mihailovic gets contacted from behind. No foul. It'll be out for a Fusion throw. Into the final 4 minutes of regular time. That'll be out off the Fusion Asheville City throw. Flipped forward.
Well, that was a little bit of a thoughtless throw right there. There's nobody even where she threw it.
Izquierdo trying to get it through. The battle for the ball. Izquierdo tips it out, takes the foul. And the foul spotted on Garrison.
Izquierdo
And
doing
Garrison's
well
going to get a
battle there.
talking to as well.
I appreciate the tenacity there by number 8 for Asheville City.
Yeah, Izquierdo, I think, and again, I think the official got it right. I think Garrison deserved a talking to. I don't think she deserved a yellow card. Floated in, maybe too deep. Mihailovic giving chase, tries to flip it up. Falling down, scampering to get onto the end of it, Jan. The battle between Jan. Sheltered off with the ball. It'll be an Asheville City throw. Boy, what strength shown by Thompson. Thompson tries to flip it back, and a pointless giveaway by Asheville City. Trying
That's
to strike
a great
quickly.
looking ball into space for the right winger Fusion.
The cross, dangerous.
Oh, my goodness.
Just trickling past
It
the
was
far post.
A little hard to see how close that was to
Mm-hmm.
beating the keeper, but that's about as dangerous as it gets right there, especially on the counter.
Substitution in the 88th minute for NC Fusion. Number 13, Chloe Osborne replaces number 16, Maddie Balcom.
Chloe Osborne in. She's replacing Maddie Balcom, number 16, for the Fusion. And into the final 150 seconds. Riley Thompson pressing well. Izquierdo giving a pressure as well. Risky pass. Still loose. Oh, nice touch from Mihailovic. Plays it out wide. Oh, look at that foul. It'll be an Asheville City throw. 17, a bit lucky as Hoschek came through. Didn't get the ball. Got a lot of the player. No foul called. Nodded away.
Ball into the corner to nobody.
Hoschek, she's played her last minutes in this match into the final 120 seconds.
And a substitution in the 9th minute for North Carolina Fusion, number 6, Kate Duffy.
Kate
Number 17,
Duffy coming in.
Hoschek.
Taking the place of Hoschek. Hoschek had an outsized impact on the first half. A bit reckless with that tackle, but got away with it here in the second half. But that's one of those things. That's a tackle that you make when you're tired. Tipped forward, played all the way back to Yelton. Yelton, as the City will play it from the back, trying to get it to Mihailovic, and that's just a poor distribution.
Yeah, that's one thing you could call it. Yeah. Not what she meant to do.
That's fair. Mihailovic nods it up, still in play. As we approach the final minute of regular time. Good touchdown. Knocked away Mihailovic. She's shouldered off of the ball. It'll be out off of Mihailovic. It'll be a Fusion throw.
Come on, Blue, finish this out.
Fuska over to take the throw. Chucks it deep, nodded forward by Asheville City. Played out wide, Mihailovic. Off of a Fusion player, it'll be an Asheville City throw into the final 10 seconds. I'm seeing 2 minutes of added time. Ooh, this is a dangerous ball. Flipped forward and clipped away. It'll be a Fusion throw deep in Asheville City territory as 2 minutes of stoppage time announced.
Wow. See if the Blues can survive this little last piece of pressure here from the Fusion.
It'll be a throw in from slightly deeper in Asheville City territory. Nodded away again by Mihailovic. It'll be a deep throw, but a throw nonetheless. And we're almost through the first minute of stoppage time. Flipped up towards the edge of the box. Mihailovic, a booming clearance. Porter trying to bring it down, unable to do so. Harnessed by Wise. Oh, Izquierdo gets the steal. It's a 3-on-2 for Asheville City.
And Porter with a little bit of
Played
space
forward
on
with
the
Porter.
left-hand
Porter
side.
has some room. Izquierdo into the attack. Porter tries to cross it. Gets it kicked away. It'll be an Asheville City throw far sideline into the second minute of stoppage time. It is deep into stoppage time if Asheville City, and Porter loses it, and that should just about be that. A fantastic attack at the end. Asheville had a chance to steal it at the end. I think a 1-1 draw seems fair given how well both of these teams played.
It really does, and there haven't been a whole lot of ooh-ah moments offensively.
Because
but,
the defense has done some last gasp defending.
There's been a lot of great defending and a lot of well-contended. Asheville still has maybe one more opportunity here.
It'll be a tough bouncing ball. Ooh, had to get it right, and Hamner did just that. Porter maybe 2 steps off of making something silly happen. With the distribution high, deep down the middle. No whistle. Knotted up, not out. As Izquierdo flipping it forward.
And that'll be it.
And a foul spotted. It'll be an Asheville City free
Well, that
kick.
won't be it. Sorry, I saw the whistle go to the mouth. I was like, that's the call
usually
for the game, but no.
And that should just about be it, but this may be the last moment of the game. Asheville City, as they flood the box, they'll float one more down and see if they can create havoc in a goal. And it's booted deep down the middle, knotted up and away. And that is a fair match. Well played. NC Fusion 1, Asheville City Soccer Club 1.
That was a good one. I had a great time at that one.
It feels fair, too. I don't feel like either team. I thought we saw some excellent soccer, and I thought 1-1 and a draw felt like the right result for both teams.
Right, I do too. Here, I'm going to go ahead and hit play here on this.
Asheville City Soccer Club is committed to being a good steward of Greenwood Field. Please lend your club a hand by picking up all
It's
the
rare
trash
that draws leave you
and
feeling
laying it down.
satisfied, but we saw quality of soccer for a first match of the season that was really high.
Probably turn the music up a little bit.
I
And you know, I
feel
think
like
I
it was-
think that we definitely got the quality out of both of these teams.
The quality was here. 1-1 feels fair. I'm happy. Are you happy?
I'm happy.
Do you, as an Asheville City fan, do you feel like Asheville City fans should be happy with what they see this Sunday night?
I think they know that they have something to look forward to this season. I mean, not losing your first game is a good way to start. it's not the great way to start, but being solid is important. And these players haven't had a lot of time to gel and figure it out. We didn't get the Grateful Dead references we wanted, but that's okay.
I got you into the game.
We got all season. Although we may not be here specifically, you guys might be treated to a slightly more professional broadcast from the UNC Asheville
Let's
ESPN
certainly hope not.
3 crew.
Let's certainly hope not.
I mean, I'll still come hang out, but I won't have to be as distracted by
I think it could just be
technical
you and me
things.
hanging out at that point, and I'm down with that every time.
Maybe you can find a sub for what you're doing, and we can both just sit with the South Slope Blues.
I'm interested.
Okay. I'll take that as a maybe.
That is a very hard maybe. I'm down.
Anyways,
We've gotta make that happen.
it's been super fun, y'all. Thank you for joining us. I hope it's been fun for y'all, too. 1-1. The tail of the tape at Greenwood Field.
Seems fair.
Seems fair. We're going to just put that in quotes and add it to the Mystery Soccer Theater 3000 graphic that we throw.
Seems fair.
Seems fair, Matt Stradley. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining us. Everybody from the eastern part of the state that joined us, you Fusion fans, we love to hate you. No, we don't hate you at all. We love you. Thank you for joining us. And, you know, we're all just supporters of these young ladies doing the best at what they do. And we're grateful for your eyeballs and ear holes this evening as we broadcast this. Come up and visit us sometime. Asheville's a really nice place to hang out. We've got there's a couple restaurants, there's 1,000 music venues, and 10,000 breweries.
Tim has offered.
I think that's the right ratio.
Tim Blakicki has offered to be your personal chaperone, so I see why not come up and enjoy the weekend.
Yeah, okay, you guys got a pencil? Here's Tim's phone number.
No.
No?
Don't do that to Tim. No.
Oh.
But if you email Asheville City Soccer Club at gmail.com, I think.
You can always shoot an email on the interwebs. It's been fun, y'all. Look, there's the ladies. They went over to say what's up to the fans because it's all about community here in Asheville. It really is. I mean, this team was built on it, really, this club. And come be a part of our community. If you are watching online, we love you for watching, but we wish you were here.
We wish you were here.
Yeah. Anyways, it's been super fun. Big shout out to Guy Newton on the camera, killing it for you tonight, last night. Look, if we say, Guy, do you love filming soccer? He'll nod yes on the camera. Yeah, he does. I don't know if he really does, but
he does a great job of it, so.
He does an amazing job at it. And he gets to drink some Highland.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that, can you? Highland's the best.
It really is. Thanks, Highland, for sponsoring these things. We didn't get a lot of sponsor instructions, but we know Highland is a piece of it. We know Ingalls is a piece of it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to run through them real quick here. Just Play. This fancy guy with
Phineas and Ferb?
He's like shaving. I don't know what he's doing. But he's helping. Navitat.
I've heard of them.
You can come, risk your life at Navitat. Although it's completely safe.
Yeah, that's why they make you sign a waiver. It's completely, yeah.
Completely 100%.
That's so
Noble
much fun.
Cider Company, also probably safe if done in moderation.
I would say Navitat probably safer.
Maybe.
No, Navitat is super safe. I've done it once, and I don't like heights or anything, and I had an absolute
Navitat plus Noble Cider, though.
Oh, that's a good time.
Yeah.
That's a Sunday.
You guys could do that. You could come watch a game and then plan to do that the next day.
Oh,
What else are you going to do? You might go to PMC while you're here and get some insurance because your insurance company sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Admit it. You hate the customer service.
It's bad.
It's awful.
It's bad.
The rates are terrible.
Terrible.
And then every time you put in a claim,
They say no.
They say no.
Yeah,
PMC Insurance.
Go to people who care about you.
They never say no.
No. Sometimes.
Savage Electric. Sounds like who I want doing my electricity.
1,000%.
It's like done immediately and with gusto.
Yeah, that's the hard rock electricians.
Guaranteed to electrocute themselves a couple times while you're there.
Yeah, just to
have
show
your
you not
cameras
to.
ready.
Yeah.
America's funniest home videos. Savage Electric. Going for that $10,000 prize. Songbird Holistic Business Guidance. If you have a business, you should make it sing like a songbird.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, do it. That's Wes Rogers. He's the homie. Summit Coffee. How you gonna run your business without some coffee?
It's fantastic coffee too.
Is it?
Really
I've
is.
got to try it.
Oh, it's great. And I'm a coffee connoisseur.
You know what? To be honest
Big
with
fan.
you, if anybody's listening, why isn't there coffee at these games?
There should be. Summit. Make it happen. Make it so.
I don't want to drink beer.
I'm a coffee guy. Look what I got. I got my mug right
You
here.
have your own coffee?
I got my coffee mug. I brought it.
Is
Yeah.
there Summit coffee in there?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah, they make amazing coffee. I didn't even know they were a sponsor. I just had it. It's great coffee.
Okay. I love it. 828 Dental. Because your teeth look stupid?
Yeah, man. You can't walk around with a busted grill. Go to 828.
No, that smile's not working. Fix it. 828 Dental.
Fix your teeth.
And then go eat some pizza at Acropolis.
Oh, that's out there in East Asheville, and that's good pizza, man.
Is it? I live in East Asheville.
Yes, it's good pizza.
How come I haven't been there?
You go out past the VA on Tunnel Extension down there.
It's a little further.
Yeah, you got to go out a ways, and it's down near. It's the first the first East Asheville exit before you get to 240. If you're on 40
I got you.
coming
Okay.
west, it is good. It's solid pizza, man.
All right, I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
I'll see you there. Let's make it happen.
Carolina Color Tones.
Oh, they do siding, and I like it.
Yeah,
That pre-finished siding stuff.
everybody needs
They do
siding.
a great job.
You guys know y'all need siding. Don't front. I think we already did
It
Highland.
brings it full circle.
We did it Highland. Okay, all right, we're done. You guys want to watch the team stretching? There you go. That's how we're gonna close it. Well done, ladies. Good luck this season. It's been fun, y'all. Matt Stradley.
Love
my,
working
My
with
name
you,
is
man.
Josh Blake, and I will not be back this season unless they make me.
We'll make you.
I mean, I'll be back, but just not doing
Oh.
this part of it.
You're not getting away from a microphone that easy. We'll figure it out.
All right, y'all. Peace out. Everybody be safe out there. Make the world a better place tomorrow, okay? Too many struggles. We don't need no more of that.